Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. 82 games of work have led up to this. The Toronto Raptors are in the NBA playoffs for the first time since 2022. Quite a hiatus for this team in their recent eras, but we're back. We're here. The 5th seed, 46 wins on the season. We're away in Cleveland to get things going. Let's see what we can do from here. In tough against a very good Cleveland Cavaliers team that have been surging on in the second half of the season. But the Raptors, they've competed all year. And I think they are ready for this. Hopefully, you are ready as well. I'm ready. I'm out here. We're live, as we will be, for almost every game in this playoff run. I'm guaranteed to miss game 4. But we're out here for game 1. Let's get it going. If you guys enjoy what you see on today's show, make sure you hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. Lots of content surrounding the Raptors and, of course, NBA playoff watch-alongs on this channel. Get subscribed. Join the community. Guys, lots of people coming into this game, this series, with a negative mindset. Upset already. Complaining. Lots of people happy. Excited. We got Raptors playoff basketball. Be excited. Be happy. Guys. This is what it's all about. This is why you're sports fans. Like some of my favorite moments of my life have come from my teams playing in the playoffs. This is what we do it for. This is what we are all about. This is what it is all about. The playoffs. This is what teams strive to achieve. We're here. I grew up in an era where the Raptors never made the playoffs. It was rare. It doesn't happen very often. Now, it's become more of an expectation on a year-to-year basis. But we're here. We're at the playoffs. Let's enjoy it. And maybe the Raptors can make it even more enjoyable by stealing this game 1. In tough today, at Cleveland, a good team. Raptors are coming to this one as underdogs, and they are 8.5-point underdogs today. Bad news for the Raptors earlier on today. Emmanuel Quickley is absent from game 1 due to the hamstring injury he sustained in the final regular season game against the Brooklyn Nets. I was told in the chat that it was scheduled. Quickley was only going to play half the game. That was not true, or it was true, and he still managed to hurt himself. I was operating this week as if Quickley was going to play. Maybe not at 100, but I did not expect Quickley to miss this game. He must very clearly be hurt. So it's sad. It's unfortunate, but we'll have to soldier on without him. Raptors elect to start Jamal Shead in his place, which I don't really agree with. I would have rather have gone with Jacoby Walter, who's played so well lately. But I don't know. Maybe they want to kind of set the defensive tone early with Shed guarding, I don't even know who. Like, I'd rather Jacoby Walter guard Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, you may change that, but Jamal Shed getting to start. We'll support our guys, and let's see it. Thank you to everyone joining me in the chat. We've got Matucci, Kai Bruh, Pickleball Pat, Coyote Jester, FTC Clip, Gordon Lee, Michael K, Josh K, Media Mike, what's going on? Crazy and 20. Rotinio, Kevman, thank you guys. Jat Veli as well. Say what's up if you're out here in the chat. I'm excited, guys. Playoff sports in Toronto, for Toronto. It's always fun. So let's go do it, man. We're underdogs, but you know what? We're here. We may as well go and win. Let's try and win this one. David W. joining us. Ali as well. Thank you, guys. Let's read through some of the chat. Pinkball Passes, we're here. Can we shock them today? Hey, may as well give it a go, right? May as well try. FTC, what a great day to be alive. Raptors playoffs is back. Agreed. Enjoy it. Let's have some fun with it. Pickleball Pat noting that the Cavaliers playoff tickets are much cheaper than in Toronto. Well, you know what? It's not that bad a drive. I've made the drive before. Not to go to a Cavaliers game, but just I was in well, yeah. Well, I didn't just go to Cleveland. I played soccer in Cleveland. But if you really want to go to a playoff game, perhaps make a road trip out of it and go to game 2 or something. Coyote Jester says, not great to see Scotty yawning in warm-ups. I think you're reading too much into it. Michael K says, Scotty about to cook. He better. He tends to like these matchups with the Cavs. We'll see. Josh K says, let's fucking have it. Come on, Raptors. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Second time in the channel's history, and I say this because Josh K has been around for a while, as has other people like Gordon Lee. Second time on the channel we've done watch-alongs for playoff games. This is the second time we've been able to do that. I've been doing this channel for a while now. They were in the playoffs in the bubble. I wasn't doing watch-alongs at the time, but I was running the channel. But the only other one with that, the Sixers series, where we lost in 6. Let's hope for better this time. Media Mike, 10 games above 500. Yes, not 5, definitely 10. You guys have no idea what that's about. There was a comment on the previous 2 videos ago where I said the Raptors are 10 games above 500. Someone in the comments said, not to nitpick, but they're only 5 games above 500. And I posted that comment to Twitter asking for opinions. And that caused quite a stir on my Twitter account because people couldn't believe somebody thought it was 5 games above. New merch. This merch has been here. You want a t-shirt? The vintage Amateur Hour Sports t-shirt, you can head over to the link in the description or just message me. I got social media. I'll reply to you. Send me a message, and if you want a shirt, we got shirts, we got hats. They've been out. We got some on hand. Starting says, genius, lull the Cavs into a false sense of security. Maybe a genius stroke by Darko. We'll see. Crazy in 20 says, considering the state of the Jays, I'll take anything for the Raptors and the state of the Maple Leafs as well, might I add. Fize asks quick play. He is not. Quickly is out for this one. Do I know where to watch for free? You got to know the big ones at this point. It's out there. It's out there for sure. 3 a.m. in Sydney. Daniel Harris joins us. Man, rough time slot for the Australian viewers. Thank you for watching all the way from Australia and being up early for this one. Rough one for the Aussies because usually you get like the morning game, 10 a.m. This one you get the 3 a.m. game, sorry. Anyways, let's do it. Jurassic Park is back, unfortunately, with a price tag now, but we'll try and move. Yeah, the Amazon Prime, or so the Prime, I do like the people who do the Prime broadcast because they actually care about basketball. It's not just nonsense like ESPN does. They actually care about the teams involved, especially 2 smaller market teams. It's a good point there by Richard Pilsky. Anyways, guys, we're getting going here. I'll get the scoreboard up ASAP. And we'll be underway. The first game of the NBA playoffs 2026. Cavaliers and Raptors. Here we go. Cavaliers win the jump. They're underway with Mobley. Into Allen. Turnover. First possession. Raptors force a turnover. Let's go. Pirtle to Barnes. Now Ingram. Going past Dean Wade off a screen. Ingram mid-range. Does not get the bounce. Other way for the Cavs. I really like the Cavs court and jerseys, by the way. Raptors a little bit boring. Going with the red, which they will be doing for 3 out of the first 4 games. Donovan Mitchell for 3. Doesn't go. Ingram on the rebound. Out to Scotty. In transition is where the Raptors need to do damage. Playing in transition. Playing with speed. Barnes spinning off Wade. And the offensive foul called against Barnes. It looked like he just got his hand around on Dean Wade as he was going past him. Yeah, it was a rogue hand. They kind of have to call that. He missed anyways, but they do kind of have to call that. No points yet in this game. I do like the early aggression from Scotty, especially going at that matchup with Wade. Jared Allen handoff to Harden. Looks like RJ is tasked as Allen throws down the lob. Looks like right now RJ, at least in that position, was tasked with the Harden guard to try and match up some size there. It'll be interesting to see how we try to deal with Mitchell and Harden here. Harden cooked us for the Clippers this season, so we got to be careful. Mitchell we've matched up with well this season and in years past. Harden defending Barnes. The cutting Barrett with the finish. Toronto's first bucket of the postseason. RJ with the finish off the lovely Barnes feed. Remember to smash the like button in the early goings here if you're enjoying. Help drive us up the YouTube algorithm. Get as many Raptors fans in here as possible. This championship hat from 2018 is so worn out. This thing's going on me, but this might get my favorite hat. Allen with another dunk. Need to nullify him. I wonder as we progress through this series if we'll shift into our primary center being Colin Murray Boyles, because Pirtle did not finish the season well, and unfortunately as Barnes, Scotty drilling the three, getting the long range ball working. As I was saying, Pirtle in a press conference after the end of the regular season said he felt healthy, which was kind of unfortunate because I was like, damn, dude, that was you healthy? Because he had a rough end of season. So hopefully he steps it up, but I could see a lot of CMB coming. RJ, nice feed to Barnes under the rim. Barnes elects to toss it to the wing. I thought he could have gone up there. Belton at the game. This game is on Sportsnet. Games 1, 3, 5, and 7, if necessary, are on Sportsnet. Games 2, 4, and 6 are on TSN. It's back and forth. So whatever the game was on the day before, it'll be on the separate channel or the separate network, the next one. I do like that we have Matty D involved for this as well. I was worried we would get like a national TV broadcast, but no, we do get Matty D. Barnes for 3 again. Yes! He's got the 3-ball cooking early, knocking down a couple. And the Raptors lead 8-4. Scotty rising up to the occasion so far. Harden off the pick in the wing to Wade for 3. Well off the mark. Mobley grabbing the miss, though. Barnes could have been a bit stronger there. Little too much room being afforded right now to James Harden on those pick and rolls. We'll have to try and address that because he can't just beat a player off the screen that easily. Shed to Pirtle. Kind of just got it right in his mitts, but Pirtle lost it. Barrett finds it. Out to Scotty. Driving. Kicking to Barrett for 3. That's well off. Rebound goes to Wade. Messy possession for the Raptors. Mitchell driving at Ingram. Double comes from Barnes. Pass down to Allen. And it's off of Mobley's hand, then Ingram's foot, then out of bounds for a Cavs ball. Man, a lot of losers out here in the Cavaliers crowd who refuse to put on the t-shirt, man. How many times I gotta tell you? Put the damn shirt on, man. Look at all these empty seats, my God! Look at all these empty seats. It's a fucking playoff game. This team could win a championship this year. A lot of people not wearing the shirt either. That's just disgusting, man. That's just disgusting. Put the damn shirt on. Allen, whatever. It's a Cavaliers fan. Jared Allen's a problem right now. CMB time. Let's get it addressed early here. It's Colin Murray Boyles time. We also need the ability to switch on the picks with Harden. It's clear as day. Get CMB in this game. 3-ball for Shed. Man, the Raptors are working from deep so far. Barnes with a couple from deep. Shed adding one on. And the RJ layup early has it in 11-8 game. Jacoby Walter getting ready to check in for the Raptors. Harden on it. Barrett defending. Trying to go past RJ. It's a foul. Yeah. Harden going to go to the line. RJ's got a tough task here. RJ's got a tough task. Let's get CMB in, Darko. Yeah, Allen taking Yak off the dribble nap. That was pretty bad. I agree. Yeah, boy. Harden at the line. Good free throw. Very good free throw shooter. What's going on in the Tottenham game? Big game in the Premier League right now. Tottenham are... Wow, they're winning. Goodness gracious. TFC also on right now. They're playing. I would have gone to the game had this Raptors game not interfered. What have we got? May night's playing at 3. We got NBA playoffs all day. It's a good day to be a sports fan. Let's make it a good day to be a Raptors fan. All right, swap is in. Jacoby Walter has entered the game. They have put him in for Jamal Shed. I wonder if Jacoby will now be on Mitchell, which will put Barnes on Harden. Yes, that is exactly what is happening. That's 2 fouls now on Barnes. You can't, man. You can't do that, Scotty. Also, we just made the swap because we needed someone to defend Harden better. They put Barnes on him, and then I don't know. That's a bit soft. That Barnes kind of gave him the chance to make a call. It's a little soft, but when you're on a foul, you got to make a better decision there. So CMB is in the game, immediately guarding Harden. Interesting there. Don't mind it. Walter defending Mitchell as Mitchell comes off a screen for 3. Darko calls a timeout, and the Raptors try and settle things down. 13-10 for the Cavaliers. Raptors have looked decent on defense. They look like they've got a plan. They're following the plan, but the Cavs are going to make some shots. Absolutely. I don't think the first Scotty foul is not really arguable. The second one has a case, but I can see why they called it. I wouldn't say the game is rigged because the refs made 2 sensible calls to give Scotty Barnes fouls. I'm not. Do I think the Cavs can make a trade with curiosity? I do not. No. Yeah, no Quickly for this one. Hopefully back for other games, but we got to manage without him here. And we'll have to manage probably the rest of this quarter without Scotty Barnes, who is out with 2 fouls. So, CMB is in the game, looking like he is on James Harden. Will kind of give them an opportunity to switch, I think, a bit. Maybe if Allen's on the ball, but someone's got to stay with Harden a little bit better, and we just got to make sure that we're guarding the kickouts and taking away his options off of pick and rolls. But it's going to be a lot of James Harden pick and roll, as we know. Walter defended. It's been a long time since him, but Walter's defended Mitchell quite well this season, so I don't mind that. Let's see how Darko kind of readjusts when we come out of this timeout here. If you can steal one of these games, bring back IQ for game 3. I mean, when he's ready, he's ready. Like, you win game 1, he's ready for game 2. Bring him back game 2. In the words of the great Kawhi Leonard, fuck it, let's get both. I'll take one happily. But, good mindset to go in. Take one game at a time. But win the game that's in front of you. Barnes looking aggressive. I like it. Well, I don't like the 2 fouls, but I do like the energy. Just need to channel it correctly. Okay. Raptors have played in 115 playoff games in their history. Far less than James Harden. How many rings, though? What do I think the league is going to do about the Kawhi situation? Nothing. To be honest. Need some bench production, too many games, even none. Lately, we've had it. Mamu's played really well lately. Walter's been on fire lately. Shed has played well lately. He's starting today, but I wonder if we see some AJ Lawson today as a result of the Quickly injury. Could be. already used 2 subs, so Walter and CMB have come in. Mamu will play off the bench as well. And then the 9th guy, maybe we go 8. Find that unlikely for Darko. I wonder if we get a little AJ Lawson. All right, Walter to inbound out of the timeout. Let's see what the Raptors have discussed and what sort of play they've drawn up for this possession here. Trying to get the ball to Ingram. Dean Wade, the defender. Now Shed finding some room. Putting it up and getting the finish. And 1. Jamal Shed with 5 early points. And he's going to the line to make it 6. So immediately going at Sam Merrill there a little bit. And bit on D-Wade. D-Wade's a fine defender. I need to necessarily target him. So Shed at the line. Misses the free throw. Harden gets the rebound. And the game stays tied at 13. Harden. Up with the left. Getting the finish. Harden's cooking early. Ingram defended by Strus. Kicks out to Walter. Going at Harden. Layup. Gets the layup to go. Walter with the nice aggressive take. Raptors' process early has been sound. Getting good looks and taking care of them. 15-15. Harden in the pocket to Allen. Pirtle. The good defense. He gets the block. I don't know if they'll give that as a block. It looked like a block to me, but it was Pirtle stopping Allen from getting the easy 2. Shed, Walter, CMB, Ingram, and Pirtle on the floor here. Harden gets it in for Merrill. Got to stay with him on the perimeter. Allen. An offensive foul charged against James Harden, who cannot believe it. Finally, I call. I mean, we just got a free throw on the other end. Let's complain with reason, not just for the sake of it. Shed tied up by Merrill. Gets it out to Pirtle, who needs someone to come get the ball off him. Oh, please help. Stripped past the fucking ball. Gets to CMB. And then a poor pass is deflected and just a horrific possession. Nobody came to get the ball off Pirtle. He had no idea what to do with it. That was rough. That was rough. 3 turnovers each. Sammy didn't want the Jared Allen smoke there either. Kick out in the corner to Wade. Now out to Merrill for 3. Off the mark. Got to be careful there. CMB on the glass. Gets it out to Ingram on the outlet. Wade defending. Ingram trying to go to work. Finding some room. Drawing the foul on Allen. It's good. Be aggressive. Draw some fouls. Make them think, about making that contact next possession. Absolutely. Ingram at the line makes the first free throw. Yeah, the wing defense isn't formidable for the Cavs. Barnes and Ingram's will have some matchups they'll like. Pirtle checking out the first time. Not disaster. Not a disaster. He was. You get him in space, there's going to be issues, but he was fine. I think that's Jalen Tyson checking in for the Cavs. Believe 20th overall pick a couple years ago. One after Jacoby Walter at 19. Ingram free throw is good. Raptors lead by 2. They've looked good so far, but you're going to have to sustain that effort for the 48 minutes against a tough Cavaliers team. Strus into Harden. Shed defending. Good switch by Walter. Now he's on Harden. Tyson coming for the screen. They get the switch on to Mamu. Mamu staying with him. 6 in the shot clock. Keep him in front. Harden stepping back for three. Mamu all over him, and he drills it. Hey, man, great defense there. Why are these play games? Aren't these play games ESPN or TNT? This game is on Prime. This is on Prime. In the U.S. on Prime, as Struce, Aaron pass turnover. If you're in the U.S., this game is on Prime, I believe. If you're in Canada, or at least in Ontario, where I am, this game is on Sportsnet. If you're creative, you can access this game anywhere for free. She may not be the best quality. Ingram, that's a foul, man. Yeah, foul called on Tyson. So Ingram will inbound. Gets it to Mamu. Harden defending him. Ingram, room in mid-range. He's going to take that all day and make it all day if you give it to him. Brandon Ingram connects and restores the Raps' advantage here. Good game of basketball so far. Raptors 7 of 11. Cavs 7 of 12. Make that 7 of 13 after the Struce miss. Shed hunts down the rebound. Pushes it in transition. Kick it out. Oh, okay. Nice pass to CMB, who turns and finishes. All right, we'll take that. I thought it was not the right decision, but it worked out. Great assist by Shed. And turn it into a bucket for CMB. Get the rook going. Harden driving again. Mamu cuts him off. Misses this time. Mamu, good defense on Harden there. Harden's down. He's up, getting to his feet, but Raptors briefly 5-on-4. Ingram to Walter. Yanks the three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Tip to Mamu. Ingram. He's going to pull the three off the mark. Batted out by CMB for a Cavs ball. Yeah, good energy from the Raptors. Agreed, Atlanta. Raptors look up for this one. I mean, you'd certainly hope so for the playoffs. Harden checks out for the Cavs. Mitchell, back in the game, finds Mobley out of the pick and roll. And a foul by Jamal Shed. He's in the restricted area. As Mobley will head to the line. Oh, he was in the restricted area. Was that not a charge? I'm not sure if his... I mean, I don't know if his feet were moved. They're not complaining, but... That wasn't in the restricted area. Mobley at the line. Not a great free throw shooter, but he made the first one there. Scotty Barnes checks in the game. Raptors trying to communicate something here. Looks to be a little bit of confusion. Mobley, the line, makes both. Barnes leading the way here, initiating the offense. Walter, no shedding, so Barnes is the point guard in this lineup. Walter to Ingram. Tyson, the defender, go at him. Ingram going at him, putting it up, drawing the foul, and we'll head to the line for two. And Tyson is just all over Ingram, and he's fouling the shit out of him, and it's getting called. They are fearful of him. What's it? Oh, Brighton scored. It's 1-1 in the Tottenham game. I'm going to put that game on my phone. Who scored there? Matoma. First free throw is off the mark for BI. He missed, right? 21-20. And he makes a second. And, whew, barely. Mitchell going past CMB, kicking the corner to Merrill for 3. Off the mark, tipped out Raptors ball. It's a few times they found a shooter open like that. Ingram was a little bit late closing out, so they're looking for that play a lot. Just need to be aware. We had to time out here with the Raptors up 22-20. As a reminder, guys, if you're enjoying so far, take a moment to hit the like button, support the channel. If you're new, I'm going to be live for plenty of these games. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. I do videos as well. I'll be live for games 1, 2, and 3. No problem. Game 4, unfortunately, I am in Ottawa. I'm out. I will not be able to do the watch-along for that game. I will be able to do it for any game that occurs for the rest of the series, though. But I apologize. Game 4, nothing I can do, guys. I'm away for that one. I think this series is probably more of a 60-40 than Cavs' favor. Respectfully disagree, but I'm glad you're confident. I will not be with family. I'm helping a friend move. That's what's going on. There's problems that exist for the Cavs. I do like some matchups, but the Cavs have some also matchups for us that are tough. But hey, I'm not gonna argue. I want to win this series, and we've played them well so far. We got to keep playing them like this, and hopefully keep Barnes out of foul trouble. Barnes is in the game on 2 fouls right now. If he gets a third, his first half would be close to over. Thank you. I wish I could do all 7 if necessary, but shit happens. This Iowa thing's been booked for months and months, so I can't bail. If we win game 1, what percentage would you give us to win the series? So right now it's about 80% in Cleveland's favor. Cavs would be favored. I mean, the Raptors win this game. Cavs are favored by 8.5 today. If Quickly's back, probably would have been like 7, 6.5 today. If we win, that'll adjust. So if we win this game, we'll be favored by like, let's say 6.5-ish for the game 2. Probably slight underdogs at home in every game. Cavs would probably still be favored in this series, but like marginally. Any of these Cavs wearing 64? I don't think quite 60. I don't think quite 60. I could probably map it out better if I do some math, but I'm just kind of guesstimating. Maybe even actually 60%, maybe, for the Cavs. 55 to 60 would be my guess if the Raptors win this. 50 in Cleveland's favor, the Raptors win game 1. Toronto underdogs here. It's just the reality, but let's pull off the upset. CMB on the ball. We're back in action here. Trying to get the ball to Ingram. Tyson guarding him. Kenny Atkinson calling for no foul. Double comes. Ingram got to get something up. Oh, my God. Tyson, no match for BI right now. What a play by Brandon Ingram. Mitchell to Strus. Finding some room with the floater. Getting the bounce. And CMB got caught jumping there. Come on, CMB. Stay on your damn feet there. Barnes to CMB. Mobley all over him, so he's going to kick out to Barnes. Open for 3. He's made 2. Make it 3. 3 threes for Scotty Barnes. Raptors by 5, their largest lead. Wow, Scotty Barnes on fire right now. Mitchell finding some room, and he's fouled by RJ Barrett. Now, RJ's in tough with these matchups. He's not doing too well, but like he's in tough matchups right now. He's guarded Harden, he's guarded Mitchell there. It's tough. Mitchell at the line. Knocks down the first free throw. Barnes hasn't hit 3 threes in a quarter all season, I bet. He must have done it like a few times, surely, right? It wouldn't have happened often. I'd say there's no way it'd be more than 3. I'd be surprised if it was 0 though. Barnes going at Strus here. Barnes initiating the offense once again. He's got CMB, Barrett, Mamu, and Ingram. And another foul on Tyson. If I'm not mistaken, that's number 3 on Tyson. And he's complaining. You're fucking hounding this guy. Like you're hounding him every possession. You've already got him called twice. They're continuing to call it. What's he fucking complaining about, man? I swear that's his 3rd. Is that his 2nd? In the bonus here. Ingram at the line. Come on, man. Make your free throws. Yeah, that's 3 on Tyson. Harden complaining on the bench. Man, I sat through a series of Harden and Embiid. I don't know if the bitching to the refs will get to me in this series. Another free throw for Ingram. Misses both. Wow, he's done well from the field, but just free throws aren't falling here. He is, I think he's 3 of 6 from the line. Yeah, Ingram 3 of 6 from the line. He's 2 of 4 from the field. Need those to fall, and a foul by Mamu on the loose ball gives Cavs free throws with Merrill on the other end, as they are also into the bonus. Merrill's first free throw rattles in. And makes both. So a 4-point swing off our missed free throws. Cavaliers make both on the ensuing miss and foul. It's a 1-point game. Ingram working on Wade. Mobley comes to double. Back into the ISO. Pass down low to CMB. Cavs players swarming. Unable to compete. Man, they do not have an answer for Ingram right now. Foul by Mamu again. It'll send Merrill back to the line. They are struggling to guard Ingram right now. This is a matchup that they have not solved here. And a nice pass out of it to CMB. Love that from BI. Distributing through traffic like that. Mamu, a little bit more discipline needed. Sending Merrill back to the line. Made the first one there. Walter checks in for RJ. Ingam's playing really well except for his free throws, but I imagine he'll get him sorted. (29-28). Shed, 104 to go in the game. They're looking to get the ball on BI again. They do. Dean Wade defending. BI's got room, though. Shot is up and good. Brandon Ingram. They're just back to the well again and again. The Cavs don't have an answer. Walter defending Mitchell, and another 3 drops for D. Mitch. Ties game up at 31. And Walter was there. Good make. Shed in the paint, doesn't go. Went with a quick possession there. Instead, Cavs have a quick 2-for-1 opportunity if they choose to use it. Strus gonna go for it, but and makes it, but Raptors pretty much will have the last shot here if they would like it. 33-31. Having no real starting point of play is insane. I mean, he's hurt. What are you going to do? He's injured. Shed off a screen in the paint. Passed to Mom. That's poor. That's very poor from Shed. Pass down low to Strus. Lay it in at the buzzer. Cavs lead by 4 after 1. Not a great last minute for Shed there. Very bad pass, and the Cavs turned it into... Yeah, he got that off well in time. The Cavs turn it into 2 points. Rough end to the quarter, which kind of masks or it was quite a good quarter by the Raptors. They led by 5, but a run to end off the first gives the Cavs a 35-31 lead. The Raptors right here in this game, absolutely. B.I., the catalyst of it so far for Toronto. He's 3 of 5. He's got 9 points. Only blemish in the game is the free throws. He's 3 of 6, but he's also got 3 assists. The Cavs, they've thrown Tyson on him, who picked up 3 fouls. They've thrown Dean Wade on him. They seemingly, at the moment, do not have a matchup that is disrupting him. Barnes has 3 threes in the first quarter, so on fire from deep. Shed was playing well up until the last minute there, where a couple mistakes lead to, one mistake and one not-so-great shot. But other than that, it's been quite good. Pirtle has managed okay. I'm not holding out a ton of hope. But CMB's looked really good off the bench. RJ's in tough with some of the matchups they're assigning him defensively. But, yeah, I think it's okay so far. Some bad fouls near the end. Some sloppy play near the end, but ultimately it's been pretty solid from the Raptors. Shooting 12-19 from the field. 4 of 8 from 3. Just need to be a bit more disciplined with the stops there. Toronto been damn near perfect. I assure you the Raptors can play better than this. Yeah, free throws hurting us a little bit there. But it's a 4-point game. I think we got ball here. Loads of time, guys. We're competitive. We're in the game. Stick with him here. No need to panic. I do find it funny that people see a good Raptors performance and find ways to be upset about it. Fuck, we're playing so well. Fuck. It's okay to enjoy things. It's okay that we're playing well. We're in the mix here. There's stuff to correct, stuff to adjust, but let's be upset about things that are worthy of being upset about. I will say, guys, though, a lot of players playing in their first playoff games here. Not phased. Jamal Shed, not phased. Walter, CMB, not phased. Mamu's biggest role for a playoff run, to my recollection, you know what? He didn't look that good, but he's got a whole other 3 quarters and at least 3 more games to fix that up. Barnes looks ready for the occasion. Brandon Ingram hasn't had a ton of playoff experience in his career. He looks primed and ready for the occasion. He looks real good here. Keep playing hard here. AJ Lawson, as I suspected, checking in as the 9th man. We'll get some small minutes here. I imagine he will start the 2nd, and he may now start the 4th and get 5 to 10 minutes of game time today. But Raptors going to roll with their top guys as much as possible. Here we go. Back out. We got a super chat coming in from Power35. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. What the hell Shred doing? Give the damn ball to B.I. Yeah, it was a bad turnover to end the quarter, but first quarter of his NBA playoff career, it's a mistake. CMB wide open on the inbound, and he makes it with the left. Wow, 1:45 game in the Philippines. Shout out those watching from abroad in some rough time zones. I appreciate you. Shout out the England viewers. You got a good time zone today. 6 p.m. start time. Raptors force a turnover. Barrett to the rim, layup, drawing the foul. And he's going to head to the line to try and tie up this game. Nice hustle there by Barrett. Good defense by CMB. Yeah, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. CMB is your main center for this series. I've seen enough. Mitchell's confused by the call. I mean, he's stunned. He's absolutely stunned. If only there was some sort of system in place where you could ask the refs to watch it. Oh, no. Now they're challenging. Okay, now they're challenging. I hate when a team just bitches like crazy about a call and then doesn't challenge. At least they're challenging. Annoyingly, the Raptors tipped in the rebound. Notably, though, that would be... I thought it'd be Don Mitchell's second. It's only his first. So if this is overturned, I actually don't know where it will go. It might be a jump ball, but we'll see what comes of the challenge here. If it is an unsuccessful challenge, well, they don't have to challenge the rest of the game, and RJ will be heading to the line to tie the game up at 35. Positive start to the second for the Raptors. Not much to add. You know, he played another 30 seconds there. I've said what I need to say about the first quarter. How are y'all feeling? What were your emotions like going into the game? The nerves haven't hit me yet because I'm not going into the playoffs with, expectations of like a deep run or anything. I'm just, I'm playing with house money here. I was happy we made the playoffs. I'm happy with the 5 seed. I think we got a chance in this series. I'll be nervous for like fourth quarters if it's tight. But I'm going in with good vibes. I'm excited. I'm happy. Raptors playoff ball. Let's have some fun, man. I just don't want to get blown out. Well, what I want is for the Raptors to win. I know that's a strange desire to have about this team, but I think it'd be great if they won this game. So I don't share the belief, just don't get blown out. I'd rather actually win the series. We are seeing early, as Power 35 is noted, and Phoenix earlier on, at least for BI so far, they are matchup nightmares for this Cavaliers team. They do not have the big wing defenders to throw on them. I mean, you'd think, like, Evan Mobley's got to do it, no? Like, fucking Ingram's absolutely torching Wade and Tyson. You'd think Mobley would step up and guard him, right? Pickleball Pat brings up a good point. If we go up 1, then it'll be a lot worse. It was like the Jays in the Dodgers World Series. It was like, okay, it's the Dodgers. We're probably going to lose. But then it became real like, fuck, we could actually win. And then I had like the worst day of my life. So far, this is worth the 3 a.m. wake up to watch. 3 a.m.? What time is it right now? I guess it'd be 3:50. I'm no anxious feelings for me. Let's go do this. Jurassic Park looking somewhat lively. Not really crowded. A lot of space there. All right, let's see. Challenge. Unsuccessful. Cleveland loses their challenge. Donovan Mitchell charged for a foul. RJ Barrett heading to the line. Honestly, I can see why he challenged that, but unsuccessful. Barrett at the line misses, guys. Last time we had a postseason game, it was infamous for our inability to hit free throws. Come on, y'all. RJ makes the second. We are 4 of 9 from the line, is it? Fuck me. Down by 1, having missed 5 free throws. Merrill to Dennis Schroeder, who's in the game. So is Keon Ellis. Mitchell to Schroeder. Lost in the defender. Schroeder. Layup. And offensive foul on Mobley. Okay. They are calling shit today, guys. Both ways. It's not rigged, contrary to what some people have said in the chat. It is not rigged. But they are not letting them play. Barnes with Mobley, the defender. Now CMB, back to Barnes. They're going to let him go at Mobley here. 6 in the shot clock. Barnes going to work. Layup does not go. Good defense by Mobley. Schroeder other way. Guarded by Murray Boyles. Tough layup off the mark. And then CMB cannot corral the rebound. We should have had that. We should have had that rebound there. Mama was right there for the easy rebound. Murray Boyles disrupted it away. Shit happens. Back to work. Mitchell in for Mobley. Mobley to Mitchell for 3. And he's got that working today. 4-point game. Barrett. Trying to find some room. And that's an awful pass. That's horrific. Wow. Jesus Christ, RJ. Layup by Mitchell. Way off. No, more good defense by CMB, who's looked excellent in this game. RJ just trying to get himself going. Another bad pass. RJ, dude, you got to relax. Please. This game ain't for you right now. Just make the smart reads. Barnes. He is fouled by Schroeder. I sense a desire for RJ to get going. Fair enough, but not at the sacrifice of making the right plays here. Should have been 2 turnovers, but we're fortunate there. In the end, Barnes is fouled by Schroeder. It was a foul. They're making the calls, guy. I don't know what this rig nonsense is about. They're making the calls. Barnes has some room at the free throw line with the right. Take a jump shot, man. Why are you throwing that up with one hand? Take a jump shot there. You got room. Mitchell. Offensive foul. Cavaliers, reminder, without their challenge. Mitchell not complaining there. Let's see the push-off. Yeah, push-off. Good call. Lawson drawing the foul. A.J. Lawson, by the way. He's got playoff experience. I think it's 10 games or so of playoff experience for Lawson. So he's been here before. Shed finding some room. Driving. Corner. Lawson, 3. Doesn't go. Pirtle. Foul by Mobley. Wow. We are getting every call right now. Woo! Mobley. 3? That 2 or 3 on Mobley. We're going to be in the bonus soon. Mobley has 2. RJ. Pass the screen. RJ up with the left. There you go. There you go. Sound decision making. Got a good look. RJ made it. 2-point game. Lawson once again defending Mitchell. Sticking with him past the screen. And then Lawson charged for the foul this time. All right. A lot of whistles, guys. Working through his stretch here with no BI or Barnes. Not my preferred way to use the minutes. Mobley, reverse layup, well off. Good defense, Pirtle. Pirtle's looked okay. He's not out of place. Shed. Trying to weather the storm here. They've got like a lot of guys in right now. Shed, pocket picked, out of bounds for a Cavs ball. Harden. Wow, nice pass to Mobley. Lawson got up to defend. Took away the easy two, but it's a foul. God damn, you're in neutral. This game stinks right now. It is a whistle every possession. Take Shed and Pirtle out at the same time. I mean, with Pirtle in, you want the pick and roll game to be working, so you're trying to get that with Shed. For Shed, you want a pick and roll partner, so it makes sense to have them in together. I feel like it's a bit of an extended run with no BI or Scotty, which I don't like. Mitchell is heading to the locker room here. Not a good sight for Cleveland. We'll see. 39-36. Mobley to the line. He made the first free throw. Second one is no good. Rebound by Barrett. Free throws a struggle for the Raptors tonight when they get them. They've had a good amount. Here's Barrett. Kick out to Shed. Open for three. He's made one. He's made two. Jamal Shed getting the deep ball to work. Ties it up. He's had a couple bad turnovers, but he's been good otherwise. And a testament to that there. Raptors defense has been good so far. Harden was one of the problems, and there's more of it. Very well-placed lob to Mobley, who throws down. RJ, he's doing too much, man. Another turnover by RJ. Harden missing other ways. Shed will outlet to Barrett, who's got some room. And it's stripped by Schroeder. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. I mean, one thing to Aaron pass is just RJ. It's a little sticky right now. He's trying to get going. Might be a bit frustrated with how the game has gone so far, and it's leading to a couple bad decisions rather on offense. Bi back into the game finally. He has been excellent so far. RJ under the rim missing. I'm sensing some frustration. Harden working with Allen. The three ball. Off the mark. Ingram on the rebound. Yeah, very, very positive minutes from Lawson. That was great. To have that to throw in when you need is great. Good defense on Mitchell. Spacing on offense. Good energy. Loved it from Lawson. Shed. In mid-range. No. Do not shoot that. Of course Alvin Williams likes that play because it was so fucking stupid. Of course Alvin likes it. You're a terrible shooter shooting in mid-range. Come on, man. Allen on the offensive rebound for the Cavs. Draws the foul on Pirtle. That did not look like a foul. How can you justify... Shed comes off the screen and shoots in mid-range. Like, in the 90s, that was a good look. It is 2026, brother. You do not take that shot. Allen at the line for the Cavs. Misses the first free throw. Timeout, Darko. Game has turned into a bit of a slog. It's a lot of whistles, a lot of misses. It kind of suits us, honestly. If this is the game state, kind of suits us a little bit more than them. I can bet on our defense a little bit here, and guys like Bi to bail us out of some possessions. I don't mind this. We are, 5 of 10 from 3, 4 of 9 from the line. That's not great. But hey, we're hitting threes. That means we're hitting threes. We're 54% from the field. The offense is working. The defense has been quite good. Just some turnovers and some sloppy play. Well, I said in my preview that the possession battle is massive for the Raptors right now. Offensive rebounding only 2-1 the Cavs favor. Turnovers are 7-7, so pretty even possession-wise, actually. But they have been cleaner from the line. Much better from the line. That's the separation on the points at the moment. That's true. Only Shed and Barnes have hit a 3. That's true. I didn't even realize that. Lawson and Walter missed theirs. Barrett and Ingram missed theirs. Yeah, you're right. We are a team, though. We're 5 of 10. That's true. Scotty's got 3 more, 3 times the amount of threes Con Knipple hit in 2 entire postseason games. All right, we're playing well. Let's not find reasons to get upset. We're playing well. It's okay to enjoy and be happy about it. We were getting foul calls, so I saw someone got mad that it means we weren't going to get calls later in the game. I don't agree. Things are going well here. Why am I watching LeBronto highlights, dude? Why, dude? We know what happened. We don't need to fucking see this. We know what happened. But we don't need to sear it into our mind. Yes, we don't need to fucking watch it again. Scotland. That's pretty good, actually. This year it's Scotland. You know, we got to run with that. If we can win this series, we got to run with Scotland. I did like California as well, when Lowry used to torch the Lakers at the Crypto.com arena. Or whatever it's fucking called. Okay, out of the timeout. Allen just missed. Raptors talk some things over. 6:33 to go, and it's been a pretty solid performance by the Raptors. Solid, but not spectacular. I think both teams could say that about their performances. Allen misses both. 3 Raptors players fought for the rebound. I certainly hope that one came up with it because the camera cut away. Indeed, we have it. Pirtle, someone get the ball off this man. Pirtle going to the rim. What the fuck? When Pirtle has the ball, someone's got to go fucking get it off him. Don't let him dribble. Don't let him take a guy off the dribble. That's fucking twice now, man. Do not let this man do that. Get the damn ball off him. Barnes, Shed, whoever. Come get the fucking ball. 2 times, just horrific shots off of it. I kind of wonder where Sabonis would fit into this series, to be honest. Same with Pirtle, I guess, a little bit. With how he's done. But Harden for 3, 5-point game. I think their largest lead. No, the Pirtle contract is not looking good. No. He's playing like not a $30 million center. Granted, right now he's getting paid $19.5. And you know what? He doesn't look far off a $19.5 million center. That contract's going to get worse, though. Not next year. Next year, it's still 19.5, by the way. Harden. Defended by Ingram. Double, 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 double. Double, Scotty. Harden with the left, off the mark. Shot clock violation. Well done by BI. Forcing up the miss. Good defense. Offense is taking a bit of a dip here. Let's get it going. Isn't it a player option for $19.5 million? A player option in which he has already accepted for next season of $19.5 million. That is correct. Shed for 3. Bang! Jamal Shed. 3 threes in his NBA playoff debut. Jamal Shed. Couple bad turnovers earlier, but he's been quality otherwise. Keon Ellis for 3, and then he fouls a guy for 4-point play. So Ellis will head to the line to put the Cavs up 6. Yeah, Shed just late there. To be honest, not really Shed's fault in the foul. Like, I don't know. Ellis goes pretty fucking far on his jump there. I don't know about that. But, okay. Not going to blame Shed for that. Ellis, the line, misses the free throw, so stays at 5. Nearly a turnover on the inbound. We're good. Barnes has it. Is he going to get aggressive? Over top of Strus. Missing with the right. Walter trying to hunt down the rebound. And it is a Raptor ball. Good work by Walter to earn an extra possession. Cavs, no challenge for the rest of the game, so nothing they can do about any call for the rest of the game. Wow, Tottenham just scored. Wow, that's a bad goal. Shed will inbound to Pirtle. Brother. Oh, my God. Off his knees. Oh, my God. All right, CMB, get to the fucking table, buddy. Get this. I think the sooner Darko realizes that Pirtle's not a heavy minute guy this series, the better. Ingram, back to work in mid-range. Darko needs to realize right now that it's not going to be a Pirtle series. He'll give you his minutes, but this is a CMB series. That was a good block, though, to be fair, on defense. He looks fine. Look, he's fine. He's had some bad moments, but, like, this has got to be a CMB series. Pirtle's going to get his minutes. I'm not saying bench him the whole game. He's going to get his minutes, but, like, 20, 22-ish. I think that's plenty, especially in the fourth. Strus at the line for the Cavs. The lead is back out to 5. 3:51 to go in the second. It's pretty slow-moving second quarter. Barnes, I think this is our best 5. We're going to close the half with it. Barnes, Ingram, Barrett, CMB, and Walter, as Ingram again in mid-range. Yeah, this is our best 5. Mitchell with the right. Resistance on defense has fallen off a little. Needing the offense to keep us in check here. CMB to Barnes. Going at Mobley. Aggressive. Nice take by Barnes. Love that. Using the muscle to get right at Mobley and finish. Need some stops. Come on. Been a while. Get a stop here. Harden with Barrett on him again. Coming with the screen is Strus. Harden driving. Floater is good again. Finding it tough to get stops near the end of the second here. Very switchable 5 out there for Toronto here. CMB for 3. I mean, whatever. Shoot it, but not. I looked bad. Didn't look in out of his hands. Mobley in the corner up top to Strus. Need a strong finish here. It could swing a little out of hand. It could swing back in our favor, but got to be careful here in the last couple minutes. Mobley. Wow. That's quality. Big time dunk pass CMB. Cavs up 7. Walter. Room for 3. Need it. Off the mark. Things slipping away from the Raptors right now. Need to dial in for a big stop here. Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebound CMB. Out to Ingram. I mean, he's our guy. Let's go to work here. RJ for 3. Okay, big shot RJ. All right. Confidence has never wavered for RJ. BI with the assist. Mitchell, kick out. Harden, 3 over Walter. Again, man, we got the hands up. We're playing defense. They are knocking these threes down. I wouldn't say the defense has been bad here. Like, we are guarding it. Offensive foul. Wow, that's soft. I wouldn't say we're not, like, we're on these threes. It's not as if Mitchell and Harden are getting open looks. Like, we got players there. (58-51). Need a big minute here. Mitchell in for Harden. Harden for 3 again. This time side of the rim, out of bounds. .45 seconds remaining. Shed going at Mitchell to Barnes. Scott Elaine, go at him. Barnes for 2. Just settled. You bodied him last time. I mean, settled there. Mitchell to Strus. This would be for a 10-point lead. Followed apart right at the end. Come on. 61-51. Need a big possession here. Come with the goods here. Going on a high note. Barnes to Pirtle. Why is Pirtle in? Kick out to RJ for 3 again. Oh, big shot. RJ Barrett. 2 seconds for Mitchell. Half court heave. Way off. All right, down 7 after 1. Needed that from RJ. Didn't have a great half, but finished it quite well there. All right. Raptors down 7. Honestly, we're playing pretty well. Guys, let's understand who we are, where we're at, who they are, where they're at. We're playing pretty well here. You're going to have to play more than well to win this series, but we're hanging around. We're playing pretty well. We're not giving up open threes. We are contesting everything. There's been very, limited amounts of mistakes on defense. I haven't seen, breakdowns, missed rotations. We are locked in on defense. A couple times we've gotten burned by Harden and pick and rolls. It's going to happen. He's very good. Mitchell's hit some tough shots for 3. It's going to happen. He's also very good. Maybe like early couple like Jared Allen plays that could have been prevented, but defense, we've been quite good, guys. We're managed. I know they've got 61. They're shooting well. I don't know. I'm watching the game. You tell me if you're seeing something different. They're shooting 51%, but I think we're managing quite well here. I don't think they're going to shoot 44% from three all game. Like we're holding up. We're holding up quite well. They're making tough shots. It is what it is. On offense, Barnes is doing pretty well here. Not maybe as much on the interior as we could get. BI's been excellent other than some free throws. RJ's in the game now. A couple threes there. Shed is playing really well. Murray Bowles has been excellent on both ends to me. Walter's been okay. Lawson gave us good minutes. Mamu not great, but happens. Pirtle, fine, but kind of frustrating. I don't know. I'm not gonna cry about that first half. That was pretty good. We are not expected to win this series. We got to play hard, be competitive, and see where we can find some wins. And we're matching up quite well. It's the Cavs. Big players have made some big plays. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Where I'd like to see maybe some change. CMB has played some heavy minutes here. I don't know. Mama didn't give you enough minutes to really give it to them, but to give it to him. But I don't know. Pirtle. I think his minutes may drop as the series goes. We will see on that. As for the Cavaliers, yeah, Harden and Mitchell. Harden's in his bag. Harden is playing very well. He's got 6 assists, 15 points. Mitchell's doing quite well. And I think we're process-wise, we're handling them quite well. Just sometimes we're going to make some tough shots, and Harden's going to make some good plays. Mobley we've handled, I thought. Allen maybe not as well as we could have, but overall, again, I think it's fine. I don't think there's any reason to panic. I don't think any reason to lose your shit. We're okay. We're in the game. We got a big second half to work. Free throw discrepancy kind of came away from us in the second quarter. Kind of makes sense to me. I haven't seen any like blown calls. The refs are calling everything. Like if there's contact, they're calling it. I haven't felt as if they're getting the calls that we're not. We've missed 5 free throws. You get 4 more of those, the game complexion looks different. So you got to make your free throws when you get them. Again, I feel fine. I feel fine with where we're at right now, and I think you should as well. I think there is a lot to be encouraged about this performance. I don't want to be soft. We're down by 7. Things can improve still, but if the Raptors play like this through this series, they're going to make it uncomfortable for Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland's shooting like this the entire way. Granted, I don't think we're shooting 53% the entire way, but we'll worry about that ourselves. All right, gonna take a short break, get some water. When I come back, second half will be coming up. Do not go anywhere, guys. If you are enjoying, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all new subs tonight. Let's keep it going. I will be back in just about 2 minutes, so please don't go anywhere. right. Thank you for your patience. Those who were patient, some were not. I see the chat has frozen. One sec. I will get the chat back. I do find it funny how many people leave when I just need to take a piss and get a drink. I specifically told you not to leave. All right. We got a nice orange Fanta. Zero sugar, of course, to help us get through the second half. These things are fucking good, man. God, I love orange Fanta. I love that I can have it for 0 calories. Very tasty. Okay. Think about it this way. We're playing their style of game, and it's close. We start getting into our transition game. They're cooked. Yes. Agreed. However, we are a good transition team. They are a very good transition defense team, so they're limiting that. We're doing a great job on the glass. It's kind of like, you need to commit bodies to the glass to limit offensive rebounds. They only have 2 offensive rebounds. We only have 1. But it's tough to commit bodies to rebounding and then also get out in transition. Now, we only have 1 offensive rebound. It's nice, we're playing well, and I'm satisfied with that. Holy fuck, did Branch? No. We're playing well. Happy about that. However, we do need to win this game. So, at a certain point, do you start committing additional bodies to the offense and, win the possession battle, see if you can advance from there? We'll see. I don't know. It's a good question. What do you change? Because we're down 7. We're down 7. I actually don't know what you do here. What do you tell them? Turnover has been a bit sloppy, so I think that's one area. Decision making, it just feels like every bad decision kind of gets punished. So turnovers, I guess, a point that we need to look at. Probably, maybe a bit more CMB. CMB's already played a lot, but maybe a bit less Pirtle. I guess, I don't know. You need size. I don't know, man. We're in a tough spot here. I don't know what to say. You know what? Sometimes you're playing well, and that's fine. Wow, Tottenham conceded. Good heavens. Oh, that's a Spursy move right there. All right. They've made a lot of tough threes. Stick to the process on defense. Commit a little bit more to getting out in transition. Take a bit more risk there. On offensive rebounding, I think we'll come. We don't do anything additional there. Defensive rebounding, a bit more risky. Get out in transition, make them run a little bit, unsettle them there. Maybe that's the approach that we need there. Try to get into that transition game a little bit more. Man, I don't know if you guys watch soccer. This Tottenham team looks like mentally, they all look defeated. Wow. 95th minute equalizer. West Ham fans going ballistic right now. We got Red Panda at half? In Cleveland? How did Cleveland get her? Oh, Brighton don't go win it now, do they? Sorry, I'm watching my phone here. Surely not. I don't want YouTube to kick me. Pretty good quality, eh? Surely Brighton don't go steal this. Sue me. I like other sports. I had played soccer yesterday. I played really well, but I did miss a sitter. Kind of. Not really a sitter. I should have scored, though. I played well. That's good. Spurs shouldn't have got rid of Coach Danny. Coach Danny. What? A gift and a curse time like this because we see who we have for real, for real. It's a good test. See what we got, I suppose. We got a lot of doom and gloom in Toronto right now. Leafs are awful. The Jays have been bad. Hey, TFC, they just equalized. TFC are doing okay. We might be able to get a playoff run out of TFC this year. And the Raptors in playoffs. As a young PG, how many games IQ missed in 2 seasons? Has he missed like more than 5 this year? I don't think he's missed much this year. This season, Emmanuel quickly played 70 games. It's pretty good, man. I know he's hurt now, but it's pretty good. He's been healthy this season. 70 is like my benchmark. You play 70 games, you had a healthy season. You're going to miss games here and there. Lost in his best plus minus. Interesting. His minutes were good. I do like that. A lot of people in my my comment section after my Raptors playoff preview said, like they think we could get like a few good minutes out of AJ Lawson. Out of Jamison Battle, a few minutes here and there. And I said, the guy you want, the role you want is AJ Lawson, not Battle. And it looks like Darko's going in that direction. Even if Quickly's back, I could see Lawson getting like a cameo, a couple different spots. Look good there. Not afraid to throw him on Mitchell. He can hit some shots. He missed there, but solid. Damn, Tottenham did not win. This team might actually go down, y'all. All right, that half was long. Let's get into the second half. All right, let's do the door shot right before the half. Here we go. Door shot for the second half. Playoff door shot. I'm making this. This is going in, guys. I'm making this shit. Come on. I told you. Sports is all about believing, man. That's all it is. You beat yourself before the other team beats you. There's actually studies that have been done. So proof of this, that you beat yourself before the other team beats you. Sometimes, look, you don't beat yourself, but the research behind this, if you were to simulate yourself essentially running 3 kilometers, let's say, and you're trying to get the top speed, you did it twice. If there's one time you are constantly giving yourself, reaffirming yourself, talking yourself up, motivating yourself, you would be faster in that run than you would be if the entire time you were giving yourself negative thoughts. I'm tired, I'm slow, it's going to be a bad time, whatever. Just mentally, you're superior just believing you'll be better right off the jump. Anyways, think about that when you do stuff. Second half has started. Jamal Shed missed a floater. Cavs coming the other way with Mitchell. To Dean Wade. Back to Mitchell. Ingram defending. Is off here. Mitchell fouled on his way up. So Tottenham in the relegation zone, having played an extra game. Wow, man, they might fucking go down. They might actually go down. Mitchell makes the first free throw. All right, whatever. We got a Raptors game to worry about. Enough about motivation. But anyways, it is important. Positive thoughts make you better at sports. and happier. So that's 2. All right. Cavs up by 9. That is their largest lead. And Mitchell and Harden are working, which is the problem. They don't have a great matchup for Barnes and Ingram, but we don't have a great matchup for Harden and Mitchell either. Barnes going at Mobley mid-range, missing again. Another good look for Barnes. He's taking good shots. He's being aggressive, but not quite connecting on 2s as of yet. Mobley, corner 3. You can have that, Evan. Good defense by Barnes, staying with him. Mobley down to Allen. Got it for 2. Tough. Again, solid defense, but got to execute. Pirtle, get the fucking ball out of his fucking hands, guys. Christ, how many times are we going to do this? Poor pass by Barnes. Oh, my God. Do not crumble to start the third. Do not crumble. Mitchell with the right. Dean Wade puts a timeout. Fuck, dude. It's a horrible swing to start the half. Again, feeling like we're making the right decisions. The Cavs just executing. They're just sharper. A couple misses by the Raptors, and now you're in a 13-point hole. Now you got to come up with something, man. Need to step up out of this timeout. Need a bucket out of this timeout. Get something going here. Playing well is fine, but you got to win the game. Not much to add. 2 minutes. We've seen it. Tough team, tough series. Always going to be difficult, but can't give them anything extra. Hey guys, let's lose game 1 before we talk about a sweep. You know, it's a whole game here still. Reality check. I mean, I don't know what you guys thought of this series. The Raptors were in tough in this series. This was a projected 5-game series. It's not like, we're getting shocked out here. We're not stunned that the Cavs are the better team. But we can definitely be more competitive than this and what we've been here. Now we're here at 3s. Imagine they weren't. Like, what do you mean? Imagine anything. Imagine if the Cavaliers forfeited the series. Like, what are you talking about? We did fucking hit them. All right. Let's see what Darko comes up with out of the timeout. Yeah, I agree with Mike Byers. Toronto fans tossing in the towel halfway into the game. Shocking that they would just bail on the team. I actually find it very unshocking. That's very on brand for this fan base. But then if they win the game, the same people will be the biggest fans ever. Yeah. I concur with you. Try to not be miserable for 1 more hour. And if you're going to be miserable, try not to make everyone else miserable with you. Don't bring others down to your level. If you want to fester in misery, that's your prerogative. Come on. Rebound out of this timeout here. Sorry. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Shocking with sarcasm. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Back in it. Is this game going to continue, or are we going to roll over? Lineup stays the same. Barnes in the corner. Great look for R.J. Barrett. Missed. Got a great look. Missed a three. Harden. Barrett defending. Harden driving. In the wing to Wade. Now Mobley for three. Wow, if he's making him, that's a problem. 16-point game. Raptors scoreless in the quarter. 9-0 run to start the third. Ingram. Fouled. They're going to send Ingram to the line. We need some points here. Ingram struggled from the line so far. 3 of 6. We need 2 here real bad. We need 2 here real bad. And Mobley open 3. You live with it. Like, if that's what you got to give up, that's what you got to give up. Yak checks out. Yeah. You got to do it, man. I told you. Earlier the better when I realize who the center of the series is going to be. Ingram makes both. Raptors finally on the board in the second half, but in a hole down 14. Harden forward to Mobley. Mobley working on Barnes. Excellent defense, and he just gets past. Tough, man. Guys, we get it. Pirtle's on a big contract that he shouldn't be on. We understand. Everyone's aware. Barnes for 3. His first miss from deep, I think. Down 16 again. Harden stepping back on RJ. Finally a miss. Gotta get the rebounds. Out off CMB. Good defense by RJ there. RJ's defense hasn't been great, but like he's getting sent to the wolves, man. He's got to guard Harden, pick and roll in isolation. Not many are doing that well, so no blame for RJ on the defensive side from my perspective. And also, like, you're forcing him in pick and rolls with Pirtle on defense as well, and Pirtle's not giving you really enough there. So it's just you're putting RJ in a really difficult spot on defense. The offensive well has dried up for Toronto. That's really why we're here. CMB to the rim. Nice play by RJ. Good finish, CMB. Mitchell. Good help by Barnes. Still gets to the rim. He was there. He got blown by a little too easy. Need some stops. Cavs, 13 points already in the quarter. We only played 4 minutes. RJ to the rim. Gets the roll. RJ. Some aggression here. Trying to will us back into it a little bit. Good to see. Let's get Walter in. Let's get our best 5 in right now and try and get a bit tighter here. Harden spinning with the left. Doesn't go. Another offensive rebound that goes Cleveland's way. Out of bounds for Cleveland ball. Murray Boyles wants to challenge. I don't know, man. You've got a challenge in the chamber if he's that confident. And they say, do not challenge. That is off of Murray Boyles. Why are the players trying to fucking make us waste our challenges? You're so clearly off Murray Boyles. Strus for 3. You know what? I'm in no position to complain about a fortunate bounce on a shot from the corner in the playoffs. I'm in no position to complain. What are we doing, man? See, trying to go behind the back. What are we doing, man? They're motoring right now. When you're in this spot, man, you got to make sure on these possessions. You got to be really clean. At this point, you got to be perfect. This game is done. Just Joey, turn it off, man. No one's making you watch. You're good. Police won't come to your door, nothing. Merrill to Strus for 3. Barnes is there, man. When we're there, they make it. When we're not there, they make it. They are on fire right now. All right. Who's our savior? BI back to work. Mid-range BI off the mark. Rebound Wade. Yeah, nothing happening right now. Outscored 19-6 in this quarter so far. Harden. Step back 3. Finally, man. Barnes, long pass to CMB. Another turnover. Man, oh man. It's a terrible decision. That pass. Strus driving, layup. I mean, you got to call another timeout. Wow. They absolutely rolled over, man. Absolutely rolled over this team. Nothing going in this half. Defense, look at the lack of discipline. No help defense there. Completely outdone to start the third quarter here. I said in the preview, you cannot let one quarter beat you, and it's exactly, not even one quarter, it's exactly what they've done here. Completely let it slip here at the start of the third. The defensive discipline has taken a very large dip. Like, we were so sound defensively in the first half. That has absolutely gotten away from us here. And the offense, the Cavs, I don't know if they've solved it or what for the second half, but they are not giving us anything right now to work with. It was a really good first quarter from BI. Haven't had much success since then. Just a absolutely brutal run here. And yeah, down by 22. You've got a mountain to climb here. 21-6 in the third. Very much need a mini run here out of this timeout. I mean, the last time I did fuck all. So you got to get something out of this one now. Inject something into this. I mean, Cleveland have played well. Let's not say Cleveland are just kind of showing up and winning. Cleveland are playing really well here. They're hitting 50% from 3. Harden has been surgical in the pick and roll. Mitchell's doing well. It's not like Cleveland just showed up and are winning. Like, Cleveland are playing well. They've locked in defensively here. No Emmanuel quickly is making things a little bit harder on the Raptors and their spacing. And there you go. 22-point game just like that. But definitely, I didn't really feel it in the first half, but definitely start of the third, you're feeling the lack of Emmanuel quickly. Just the injection of floor spacing is a miss. It's a big miss. 17, 18 efficient points per game. It's you're gonna feel it. But you built a team so fragile with floor spacing, one guy missing, it's a humongous deal. Like that. Okay. Down 22. Big fight ahead. Cannot be sloppy on turnovers. Need to protect the glass. And some shot's gonna start falling, or this one's gonna be gone before the fourth quarter even starts. Okay. Here we go. Second time out of the half already for the Raptors. What do they got? Let's see if they've got some fight here. RJ inbounds to Shed. How is he still in the game? Who's in? Barnes came out. Walter came in. That was a switch. Barrett right to the rack and one. Strong take. RJ looking like our top player the second half so far. He's been aggressive. And again there, finding a lane, and yeah, that's a foul. Again, technically, Pirtle is a $19.5 million player for now. Next season, he's making $19.5. Now, after that, it's still not 30. It's still not 30, but it's high 20s. It's 27. It's bad, but let's not like make it out worse than it actually is. Harden. Pass tipped out off Tyson. So Raptors forced a turnover. All right. Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Let's worry about the offseason in the offseason, guys. We're in a playoff series. Let's worry about the playoff series for now. Worry about the offseason when it's over. Shed for three. Big shot. Shed. 3 threes? I think that's 3, maybe 4 tonight for Shed. 82-66. And a foul against Shed. Harden draws it. Let me see the replay here. Shed kind of got baited there. You gotta be, you know, Harden's gonna look for that, man. They're checking for a flagrant. Fuck, come on, man. All right, we'll get plenty of replays of it. Let's see if it's Tony Brothers time. No good angle of it there. That's not that's not a flagrant. Yeah, no flagrant. Just a foul. Side out. Regroup. Hopefully get some momentum going. 6-point run. 6-0 run. Gotta start somewhere. What's the Raptors' strategy? I mean, disciplined defensively, working in the first, not working here. It's gone away a little bit. 3 ball's been working. Get out in transition. Oh, don't there needs to be some anything additional to that? Another shot made by Harden. Just the shot making, man. This is absurd. Agreed. RJ to the rim again. If the series is over to you, just turn it off. I mean, no one's going to make you watch. if you're miserable watching this, just don't. Like, you can do other stuff. It's Saturday. It's nice weather in Toronto, unless it's raining. It's a bit cloudy. It's warm. I don't know. Go for a walk or something. Like, what are you bitching to me about? 85-68. RJ was another successful trip. RJ's been excellent in this second half. Wow, Pirtle with a steal, running the floor. Look at that sight. And if he can go 2 of 2 from line to lead, we're down to 15. Cavs, any open look they shoot. I don't know, man. If Jared Allen or Evan Mobley will hesitate. I don't know if Jared Allen shoot an open 3, pal. Pirtle makes the first free throw. I love the make shit up just to be pissed off arguments that people come up with. Just sad. 85-69. Pirtle's free throw's good. 15-point game. Raptors starting to climb out a little bit, but hole could be far too big to dig out of. Tyson, kick out Harden, pump fake 3, floater. Off the mark, Pirtle secures the miss. Here come the Raptors again. Barrett to Pirtle. To the rim, stripped. Tyson for 3. Air ball. Merrill misses on the putback. Here we go again with RJ. He's going to shoot the transition 3. And he airballs it. Damn. TSC are up 2-1. Now they're down 3-2. Fuck. RJ checks out. Honestly, could have been worse without him. He's good little run there. Aggressive, getting to the rim. Please don't spam the chat. Mitchell, step back 3. Doesn't go. I mean, every time Mitchell or Harden shoot, I just think it's going in right now. The shot making they've had today. Ingram down to Barnes. Strus defending, back him down. They call the foul on the floor. Cav been much more disciplined. They picked up a lot of fouls in the first 16 minutes of the game. They've been very disciplined since that point. Oh, Raps in the bonus. Sweet. Okay. So Barnes will head to the line here. They are attacking the paint. Barnes just did. Barnes missed a free throw. Gotta make these. Barnes makes the second. 85-71. Free throws. We were 4 of 9. Now we're 12 of 18. So we've had a good little run, but overall not really good enough on that number. Tyson to Mobley. Good help by Ingram, but Mobley swipes through and is still able to finish. Shed to Barnes, finding room. Spinning. Nice pass to Pirtle. Oh, he almost sold the layup, but it does eventually fall. Wow, he almost sold that. Mitchell splits a couple defenders to the rim. Some resistance. They're hitting the tough. Make them hit the tough ones, man. They're not going to do it all night. Make them hit the tough ones. They might do it all night. They've fucking done it so far. Make it harder on them. We hit a layup like we're back. You can't get beat that easy by Mitchell off the dribble. Where we had success early, Ingram was getting into his bag in mid-range. Like, there's no matchup there. They're kind of denying him the ball right now. Like, they've clearly made adjustments, but there's more looks for Barnes right now. Barnes, ultra aggressive here. Like, we need him to be tenacious. Barnes misses the first free throw again. 12 of 19 from the line. Barnes makes the second, so Raptors 13 of 20 from the line. Not really good enough. What percent is that? 65? I think. It's not too good. 15-point game. Tyson for 3. Again and miss. They've started to miss. Got a rebound. Strus hunts it down. Mitchell to Strus. Disrupt. This is good defense. Mitchell swims through, doesn't go. Mamu secures the miss. That's better. Closed out Strus aggressively. Forced Donovan Mitchell, tougher shot. Kick out to Mamu. Kick it out. Oh, my God. Man. Missed opportunity. Barnes does all that fucking work just to make a worse kick-out pass there. Barnes, shot clock down, misses in mid-range. It's got to be selective. He's trying to play hard. He's trying to play aggressive. But the easy kick out there to a good shooter for 3. That's the play. Barnes wants to be aggressive and all, but again, understanding the moment and situation. Man United kicking off here. I'm a Man United fan, so I will have a bit of a look at this game down here. Very rare, an NBA, a Raptors game interfering with Man United game. Strus for 3. Another offensive rebound. Man, oh man. Finally getting some misses, and every fucking offensive rebound is in their lap. How many now? They have 6-1, so possession battle a big factor, and we're losing it. We're losing it by quite a few now. Could not afford to lose the possession battle, really. .103 to go in the third. And the Raptors, they've chipped away, but the Cavs have held quite firm here. Pirtle's had his moments, but you kind of just... He's limited. There's a limit to what he can do. There's been bad moments, there's been good moments, but not as impactful as you would hope he'd be. RJ, kick out to Walter. Now Mamu in the wing, up fake. Over top of Merrill for 2. Nothing falling for the Raptors the last few minutes. Tyson driving. Fouled by Pirtle. Tyson to the line, 40 seconds or so in the third quarter. Yeah, not a great rebounding game for the Raptors, to be honest. (91-74). 17-point game. Tyson to make it 18. And he does. Use the 2 for 1 here. Use the 2 for 1. Okay. Okay, don't use the 2 for 1. Foul. Okay, foul call against Cleveland. Raptors in the bonus, so we'll take it. 2 for 1, I guess. Ingram getting to the line, making the first free throw. Second free throw also good. One more stop needed. Mitchell with Ingram defending. Cavs using up the clock. Shot clock, game clock separated by 7.5. Mitchell for 3. God damn. Mitchell and Harden have killed us. Absolutely killed us tonight. Barrett turns it over. God damn. Harden will check in for the last 3.7 seconds. I may just fall over if Harden hits a 3 in these 3.7 seconds. Mitchell on the run. Mom. Dude. There's 3 fucking seconds. You couldn't fucking not foul him for 3 fucking seconds. This guy's lack of discipline on fouls is egregious. You 3 fucking seconds not to foul him. He's taking a fucking runner from 3. Don't fucking foul him. So simple. A lot of shit going wrong here. The fucking simple things you gotta get right. Egregious. 3.7 seconds for them. Make him take a shit shot. Why give him this at the line? He missed the first, but why give him this? Second free throw. It was a 3-point foul. Fuck me. What a stupid fucking foul. What a fucking brain dead play. Chance to make it a 21-point game. Yeah. Bad end to the third, as Pickleball Pat points out in chat. Raptors have closed every quarter very poorly. Mamu to full court heave. It's a little strong. Down by 21. Just could not survive that flurry to start the third quarter. The Cavs built up momentum. Raptors just folded for 5 or 6 minutes, and that'll do it for you in a playoff game, man. That might do it. The shot making for like 8 minutes was just ridiculous for the Cavs for a stretch. And then the shot making cooled down, and the Cavs kept coming. They got offensive rebounds. They kept getting stops. And as a result, here we are. Only 22 points a quarter for the Raptors. Not quite strong enough. Meanwhile, 36 points for the Cavs in the quarter. Yeah, poor. Very poor. Raptors offense could not get into a groove. Cavs making every shot. It's the Cavs are good. They're the better team, so we got to really outplay them to win. And we've been outclassed in this game here. Let's see if they can mount some sort of momentum to end this game, to pray they get back into it, but at the very least, some momentum to take into game 2. It's a long series, guys. You lose by 40, you lose by 1. It's 1 game. How do you respond for game 2? Let's see what we can do for the rest here. Yeah, he could not afford to lose possession battle, let alone by this much. 3 extra turnovers, like 14 turnovers is sloppy. That's a lot. 1 offensive rebound, like I don't know. We gotta maybe think about being a little riskier and ambitious there. They had 4 in that quarter offensive rebounds. We finally got some misses, and some of them fell back into their hands. Some we probably should have had, but didn't. Poor from the line for the Raptors tonight, too. Not enough to make Cleveland's life difficult. But let's make no mistake. Cleveland are playing well. Cleveland are playing well. This isn't just some bland Cleveland performance. Cleveland are playing well. Yeah. Lack of space. I mean, no Quickly is a big miss today. I mean, Quickly doesn't solve the issue. You don't win this game if Quickly's playing. But, yeah, you're way better when Quickly's in because Quickly's good and everyone gets more space to play. So it'll be, hopefully we get him back for game 2. When is game 2? Game 2 must be Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. Monday, Thursday, Sunday for the first 4 games. And then hopefully a game 5 and game 6 Wednesday and Friday the week after. Start of the third, another 3 by Cleveland. Excellent. Excellent. What the fuck is Alvin Williams talking about right now? Did he just say Mom hit 3? Did he just analytically you knew Donovan Mitchell was going to come out hot to start the third? What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, fuck analytically. Just admit defeat. You don't understand, Alvin. You don't need to protect. What are you talking about, man? Barnes attacking again. He's going for the line. Build some momentum. Get a run going. Don't lose by 20. Gives you a little bit of something potentially for game 2. I do remember, not that this series went well, games 1 and 2 in Philly, 2022, we got obliterated. We lost, I think we got blown out in both games. Game 3, we lost on the buzzer beater, but games 4 and 5, we won. So, one game, look, this is alarming. It doesn't define your series. What do you do with it? Up to you. I miss the Routins as well because I don't really like Al Williams. Nothing personal. Don't think he's a great commentator. I think he's improved as the season's gone on a little bit, but I'm not a fan. Schroeder, layup. Weak. Leo's with TSN. Guess who he used to do commentary for? Shed for 3. Got it. Technical. And Tyson. Okay. I don't think Pirtle is unplayable in this series, but I think we will have to get to a point where his minutes can't be he can't be getting 25 plus. He's had his moments, he's had some bad ones, but he's had some good moments. I don't think he's unplayable. I said earlier with RJ in the pick and roll, it's tough to do it with Pirtle, but, for Pirtle in the pick and roll, it's tough to do it with RJ as well. If Harden's not feeling much resistance from Barrett, and now Pirtle's caught in a pick and roll with Harden, yeah, that is a problem. Man, we've missed a lot of good looks in the second half. There's another one there. Mitch, what are we doing? We folded. We folded. That's awful defense. Mitchell walks in, man. And a turnover. We've completely folded. Then Mitchell walks in again. He missed, but he walks in again, gets his own miss. Timeout. Man, what the fuck was that? 1 minute. What the fuck was that? That was horrendous. They folded. That was a test. Just 2 embarrassing efforts on defense, plus another bad turnover. That was awful. Ingram, Barrett, Barnes, just awful on those possessions. Fucking hell, man. Like, give yourself something for game 2. Don't just fucking concede game 1. Yeah, that was a tough watch. Big time. Yeah, crushed on the possession battle now. Thank you for joining us, Pickleball Pat. We'll be back for game 2. Hopefully better than this. It's hot in here, man. How will the Raptors respond? Game 2. We'll find out Monday. Can't be much worse. Every end of the quarter was bad. Start of the third was horrendous. I mean, that was it. The start of the third, that was the game. Do you think it's possible to trade Yak? Trade deadline's passed, so he's on the Raptors for this series. Hopefully Quickly's back. I don't know what the injury situation's like. I'm actually quite surprised he's not playing today. But we gotta rush him back for the next game. If he can go, we gotta get him in. I don't see any information on his injury status. Damn, man. In fairness, Shed has played quite well. 17 points for Shed. He's 5 of 6 from 3. That's probably 99th percentile of like Jamal Shed performances. So it would be nice to have that and Quickly, but Shed has stepped up in the absence. Yeah, we shot well, but possession battle, which you needed to win, really, we've lost. And they're shooting equally as well, pretty much. They're going to be the more efficient team. You've got to win the possession battle, probably. Holy fuck. Donovan averages 37 game 1 points since 2019-2020. That's incredible. 8 straight game 1s was 30 plus. This guy's a playoff demon, man. What does he got tonight? He's got 28. Mistakes have mounted here. Offensive rebounding mounted for the Cavs. 5 second-half offensive rebounds for the Cavs. So there's areas to correct and areas that can make this more competitive for Game 2. But what are the Raptors going to do for the last 9 minutes here? Lawson is in the game. His corner 3 is off the mark. Shot making has come down a bit in the second half for us, too. Mitchell with Ingram defending. Schroeder for 3. No good. Please get the rebound. Thank you. Mamu. Lawson down low to Barnes. Schroeder defending. Barnes, you got to score that, buddy. Thank you. And one for Barnes. There's some aggression from Barnes. That's what we needed. Barnes makes the free throw. Harden to Mitchell. Floater. 30 for Mitchell. Christ. Walter for 3. Got it. No horn for the. Well, you're down by 20. You don't get the horn. Well, 18 now. Mitchell going at Ingram. Blocked. Jump ball. Well done by BI. Crazy in 20. Thank you. That's correct. Stream is not for your parlay. Just ask. Yeah. Because you have money on it. Like, what do you mean? This ain't the stream for you to get info on your fucking bets. Get a life. Jesus. Barnes. Pass Schroeder. Go to the rim. There you go. Draws the foul. Iyer ball. So I go back and forth this group. If there's a lack of intentionality on offense or more of a lack of consistent execution from the players. I don't really know how to answer that. I just think it's a team that's just missing key elements. It's missing floor spacing. And down low, Barnes is trying to get down low on a team that has good rim protectors. Mobley, Allen. I don't know if it's lack of intentionality. I mean, maybe it can be at times. We're a bit disorderly on defense now. Not a lot of CMB in this. I guess we're 5 out, in fairness. Ellis called for the foul. Maybe something it's not intentional enough. You know, not maximizing mismatches. Not having like a go-to sort of move. I don't know. You make it easier to be consistent when you've got, you know, more breathing room, better spaces to operate. Barnes, wow. That was vicious. He's not rolling over here, I suppose. That's good. Harden. Going at Ingram. Tough shot again. Tough shot after tough shot for Harden tonight. A Lawson on the layup. Back down to 18. Mama with a deflection. Off of Harden. Mamu wants challenge. I don't trust Mamu at all for the challenge. Are they going to challenge? Watch it be right. Whistle went there. It was always Raptors in 5. I mean, you may as well challenge if he's screaming about it. 6:24 to go. What do you got to lose here? Can't win in 5 if you don't lose a game. So, you got to lose one at some point. Would I rather Barnes on one of the guards or Mobley? It's a good question. That's not really like a good answer to that. I'll probably have him like more on ball, more hands out of the game. Have him on one of the guards. You had Raps in 5. No, I actually had Cavs in 6. So I did not believe the Raps would win this series. No. Mobley, I know Mobley's had a good game, but like, I'll live with that. I'll live with helping a bit off Mobley and trying to deal with it on the inside. Like Mitchell's probably the best player in this series, so you put your best guy on him. No real great situation to put for like guarding Mitchell or Harden, as we've seen today, especially Harden. I mean, there's just no matchup there. Cavs in 6 sounds about right. We'll see. I think it's Cavs in 5 or 6. I went with 6. If you want to win this series, I think it's important to unsettle them early, be physical, and to do that, you're gonna. I mean, yeah, you don't want to lose the first 2 games, that's for sure. So, got to make sure you get one of the first 2. If you want to win this series, I think you got to win one of the first 2. It'll be tough to come down to. I know, like, you haven't lost a home game. You win your 2 home games, whatever, but I think a big part of the series is putting the doubt in them early. So, gonna have to do that in game 2. Do I think our IQ gets obliterated the same way Ari does at point of attack with him and Harden? Look, it's not a great matchup there either, but I don't think it'll be worse. Successful challenge by the Raptors. Okay, Mamu, you had us. You got it. I'm sorry I doubted you. It'll be funny the Hawks beat the Knicks. I mean, just funny when the Knicks lose to anybody. The Knicks did want us, and I don't blame them. They were 5-0 against us this year. They've won their last 13 against us. Made sense. If the Raptors lose this series, considered a great first year with our new team. Good, I'd say. I don't know about great, but good. Good step. But if the Cavs lose this series, Mitchell might never play in a Cavs uniform again. There's a lot more at stake on their side. Lawson to the rim. And offensive foul. So it's on Lawson. Did he come up with the left hand, perhaps? Yeah. Six minutes to go, and it's very much seems too late for Toronto now. What sort of momentum will they build? Well, Harden cooked it again. Pass to Allen, easy dunk. The Harden pick and roll, the Mitchell scoring, it's been too much for Toronto tonight, and then Barnes throws it out of bounds again. Another bad turnover by Toronto will not help. I need a beer. I need lunch. I need both. Blame the jerseys. These jerseys do suck, but no. We've not had a great second half. First half was quite good, but they came out super flat. Started third. The Cavs came out super hot, and here we are. Rebounding been a bit of a problem tonight too, to be honest. Harden, floater. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm officially ready for this game to be done. This is the first time I'm done. I'm not having a good time. I'd like it to be over now. The further you go in the series, perhaps the less you'll get out of Harden. You got to get there. I'll worry about the offseason in the offseason. I'd personally like to win this playoff series. And I will be watching Game 2. And Game 3. And Game 4, just not on the watch along because I'm away. Over back. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Oh my God. What is the ref looking at? They needed a second ref to call that? What the fuck was that, man? RJ isn't even near him! How the fuck did the ref not see that? I mean, the other ref steps in and is like, hey, come on, dude. What the fuck are we talking about? Not that it matters much, but Christ, that was bad call. It's an officiating team for a reason, I suppose. Barrett misses at the rim. We are really hitting nothing in the second half. Historically, Game 1's not too good, eh? Toronto Game 1's not a good recipe. Even in the championship season, they lost 2 out of the 4. They lost to Orlando Game 1. Now they lose 3. All right, I think I might call it soon. I would not like to see this. Mamu for 3, off the mark. RJ for 3. You know, RJ's had a pretty good second half. RJ's been best player of the second half, for sure, for the Raptors. Tough to get much out of the stats here, but Ingram hot early, cooled off. They just cut off any passes to him. They really took him away second half. So good adjustment from the Cavs. Barrett's been excellent second half. He had a rough first half, but much better second half. Other than like right at the end of the first half, he made a couple big shots. Barnes has been more aggressive second half, but only 1 rebound, 5 turnovers for Barnes. Barrett has 4 turnovers, and you felt them. They've been sloppy on the ball. Thought Murray Bowles was decent. Pirtle is actually a 0 tonight. No, only player not in the negative, surprisingly. I didn't think he was bad. Didn't think he was good though. I mean, Barnes played fine. RJ played well. BI's been fine. Are you sure the New York match was worse? Yeah, I think so. I mean, like you said, not really good matchups for Ingram and Barnes. Just need to get them on the ball. Nobody, I mean, not like we have a matchup for Harden. It'd be even worse with Brunson. Imagine like Cat going up against Pirtle tonight. I'll take this, but I didn't think we'd win this series either. I thought we'd have a better shot here than against New York. Oh, wait, is Lawson +6 actually? Sorry, did I lie? Sorry, Lawson is +6. My apologies. How are we supposed to beat their backcourt? Holy crap. It's a mystery we're going to have to figure out if we want to win this series. And make the series competitive. Because we did not have the answer to that question today. Yeah, rebounding was bad today too. Possession battle cost you. Free throws cost you kind of early. But in the end, Mitchell and Harden cooked you, man. Good first half. There's positives to take away, but it was a poor second half. Effort-wise kind of came down. Defensive discipline kind of came down. Turnovers, rebounding dropped. The Cavs raised their level, and I think we dropped our second half, and they took advantage. RJ in for Walter. Shoot it. Off the mark. Mamu on the rebound. RJ going to the line. Name this. I think you need a break. You're upset. I think you need a break. Just turn this one off. Refresh the mind. Come back for game 2. You're a little heated. You're a little triggered. Come back game 2, nice and refreshed. RJ misses one, makes the second. Do we see Garrett Temple? I mean, we don't have Barnes and Ingram on, so we've kind of thrown in the towel a little bit. I didn't expect the Raptors to lose by this much, to be honest. But I knew it could have been, 8, 9, 10 points. Wasn't expecting a 20 bomb. Harden fouled there. This has been a long game too, hasn't it? A little. 3 minutes to go, so it's been a bit of a long game. A lot of whistles. I don't think the whistle been bad. I don't think there's been I think the officiating's been fine. Can't recall any egregious calls. Really? Thought they've done a good job. Raptors are challenging. I'm sure there are areas of the team that they will look to rectify in the summer. But no quickly was felt a little bit as well tonight. .258 to go, and it's over. Regroup. It's not devoid of positives. Darko, I think, has done a very poor job in the second half of getting Ingram involved. Like, he was torching the Cavs early and just not really. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, offside. Sorry, I watched United here. In case you're wondering. Not really. Like, BI barely got the ball in the second half, man. Like, that was a guy that you were cooking with early. You got to find a way to get him in his spots. That's your job. That you're the coach. You got to do that, man. But he had it going early. Shed played really well. Defensively in the first half, we were good. But shit happens, you know. Cavs had a good game, and they pounced on your sloppy little segment there. Hey, look, other than like a 6, 7, 8 minute blip start of the third quarter, it's been pretty tight. But the Raptors got absolutely beat on that 21-6 run, and that was the game. Can't lose a whole game from one quarter, and that's kind of what they did. Yeah, at this point, Darko's probably not going to get fired. I don't really rate Darko as a head coach that much, but I think the respect has to be given to a guy who won 46 games with his team and has taken him to the playoffs. You got to put respect on that. So I don't think he's going to lose his job. I don't think he's a particularly great coach, and I think they could do better, but you know, you got to respect. I think you have to respect it enough where he keeps his job. I think that I have my headphones out, but I think he said the challenge was successful. Yeah, you felt the roster construction today, but I think we got enough to not lose by 19 or whatever it's going to be. Jameson battles in the game. Darko's just tossing out shooters and hoping something goes. Walter to CMB. Good finish again. Time to make it look pretty for the box score. Cleveland, foot on the gas. It's a playoff game. You understand. They're keeping their guys out there. Mobley with the right doesn't go. Mamu wrestles the rebound away. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button as Murray Boyles throws another one down. Make sure you hit the like button. Support the content. And hopefully we get a better result out of Game 2. Don't see AJ Lawson all year until playoffs. I don't know if you've not been watching the Raptors at the end of the season. Just admit it. Like, we've seen plenty of him in the last few weeks. I think Cavs are into garbage time here. Man, the Cleveland crowd sucks. By the way. This crowd is not lively. Raptors fans, I don't know, it's been a while. Hopefully we can bring it for Game 3. Yeah, Jackson Davis checking in. That was a really bad trade for Trace Jackson Davis. I think the blemish that may scar the Bobby Webster era is the Pirtle extension. But he is $19.5 million next year, so it's not crippling you next year. It will start to the year after that, though. And reminder, one game, you lose by 40, you lose by 1, you lost. Just got to show up next game. 2 minutes left. Raptors with an inbound. That currently is rough. Yeah, I don't blame you if you're switching off. I was close, but at this point, hopefully no more timeouts. We can just finish the game. Trace Jackson is essential to our success. I mean, he doesn't play ever unless it's garbage time. So he had a double-double in his first Raptors game, then just never played again. He got a double-double in his first game. He didn't have a great second game. It only got 5 minutes, and that was it. He never played again. Strange. The Pirtle contract. Cunha scored. The Pirtle contract could age to be a bottom 3 contract in the NBA. Bottom 2 maybe with Paul George. Wow, Chelsea have been on top of us here. Feel bad if you woke up at 3 a.m. for this one, like some people did. Sorry, guys. Hey, it's the playoffs. You got to do it. Man, Bruno Fernandes is so good. What a finish by Cunha. Get in there. Garnacho, shite defense, shit player. Thank you, Chelsea. 1-0 United. Come on. 15-point game here. Grady Dick, AJ Lawson, Jonathan Moe, Trace Jackson, David Jameson battle in. That is the state of affairs here. Trace Jackson Davis, point blank foul though. Foul. All right, I mean, we're gonna make it low teens. It looks like. Yeah, I think back to. I think we were up 29-24. Ingram misses a couple of free throws. Cavs go on a run to end the quarter. They lead 35-31 after one, and then. Second quarter, it was pretty tight end of the second quarter. They go on a mini run into the quarter. They're up by 7, and then it just all falls apart in the third quarter. They had their moments. They were competitive first quarter. There's reason to believe that they won't get trounced in every game, but they got to be better than they were in the second half. The second half was sloppy on both ends. There were moments, but it was generally quite sloppy. All right, Cavs will dribble it out unless they're assholes. Let them dribble it out. Yeah. All right. That's going to do it, guys. It's one game, tough. There were moments that showed us they can compete, but there were a lot of moments that said this is the Cavs are the better team. So there is work to be done. We'll see what the Raptors can come up with in tomorrow's day off before Monday's Game 2. I'll be back here for that Game 2 right here on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed so you're up to date on all the content. Drop a like if you enjoyed the stream. I know the game didn't go our way, but hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did, make sure you've hit the like button. A lot of good sports rest of the day. Don't let this one bring you down too much. It's fun to be in the playoffs, but it's a reminder, it's a tough test as well. Enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to see you here on Monday as the Raptors are back for Game 2. Let's get this series back on even terms.